Hey yo, what's up? It's your girl Saucy Steph, and this is the NSTY WRK podcast, here to give you all things black, queer, and pop culture in about 10 minutes or less. So you guys, as I record this, it's spooky season. When you see this, is your business. But in honor of spooky season, I would like to talk about black horror films from the beginning. In 1915, D.W. Griffith made Birth of a Nation. This racist ass movie that made the KKK the fucking superheroes. They decided that black people who just got done being slaves, goddamn, made sure that we was rapists and that the black women were bed wrenches and all that other bullshit. Birth of a Nation came out over 100 years ago, and we still see those parallels today. And yeah, they didn't make it for us to watch, but when you see people that are supposed to look like you in blackface with big red lips and shit, baby, what are we doing? It's scary. So my brain's going, let's talk about the 60s and let's talk about blaxploitation and some nasty mamma jammas. So let's talk about Night of the Living Dead. Night of the Living Dead, some movie. It came out in 1962, so technically it's not part of the blaxploitation era. Also, it was created by some white nigga named George A. Romero, and the only reason we're even talking about it is because of the main character, or antagonist, I should say, and his name was Dwayne Jones. But let's put a pin in that, and let's jump to Dracula. Unlike Night of the Living Dead, Blackula was actually directed by a black man named William Crane. The movie Blackula is about an African prince, not a king, if you know, you know, who comes to America, Los Angeles to be exact, and he's bit by a black ass Dracula. And to me, I feel like these differences between, you know, the Night of the Living Dead and Dracula is like, Blackula feel real black. Let's be for real. If you want to watch a black man be Captain Save a White Hoe, you can go watch Night of the Living Dead. But if you want something a little relatable to your black experience, or at the very least my black experience, I think Blackula's for you. I really like the black lady cop that ain't have no time for that nigga, even though he was gonna eat her neck off. So in the film Get Out, this black man goes on a random ass vacation with his white ass girlfriend to her family house. Unbeknownst to him, this nigga is on auction at a silent auction. They're on auction for his eyes, they want his artistic abilities. He is for sale and he is in danger. The 2021 Candyman might not have been your thing, and that's your business. To me, I can't help but notice the parallels to a real person from Chicago, Emmett Till. Emmett Till was a kid, a boy, falsely accused of whistling at a white woman in Mississippi, and he got murdered for it, which ignited the original civil rights movement. We also have They Clone Tyrone, a 2023 film directed by Joel Taylor. Though considered sci-fi in genre, They Clone Tyrone is rooted in black horror and trauma. Bro, the movie is about black people dying, being taken by the government, experimented on, and put back out on the streets. It's giving, I don't know, like Tuskegee experiment. It's giving syphilis. It's giving put your big ass in a museum because you look like Sarah Bartman. I don't know. Let's wrap it up. Black horror has evolved tremendously over the years. And let's be honest, horror is a niche genre, especially for black people. It's really interesting to see the evolution of a black vampire to, you know, a hyper-realistic dystopian reality, especially when they keep the undertones of suppression and oppression that we've faced since 1915, you know? The real-life horror here is the black reality. It doesn't have to be a slasher film. It's scary just to be black. And I don't mean to scare y'all, but if things don't change by November 5th, they might not need to make another purge. All right, that's all for me. It's your girl, Saucy Steph, and this is another episode of the NSTY WRK podcast. Follow, listen on all platforms, and don't forget, at me if you're nasty.